Hello, my name's Hans and today at Rimmer Brothers we're going to be fitting a new brake master cylinder to this Mk2 Triumph Spitfire 1965. Before removing the brake master cylinder I'm just going to crack off the fluid pipe using a 17/16 spanner, and it's easier to crack this off while it's still bolted on, but do not remove it until we're nearly ready to. As you can see, fluid starting to leak out the union, so we'll just nip it back up again. Then we'll undo the two main bolts. I'm using a 1/2 inch AF cranked spanner for the top bolt. And to remove the bottom bolt, I can use this 1/2 inch drive with just the right amount of pieces inserted to get to the bottom bolt. A bit fiddly to get at. But once we get it on, be careful, we can undo the bolt. Okay, we've almost removed the securing bolts for the master cylinder. We'll just remove the top one, last few threads, and this should be nice and loose now, so we can undo the union. Watch out for any hydraulic fluid leaking out as we undo this piece. Before I take it out, I'm going to pull the boot up and undo the clevis pin. Looks like somebody hasn't put a split pin in here. Shan't be using that again. Remove the clevis pin, pull down the rubber boot, and it should come off quite easily. Can now undo the union. Carefully pull the brake pipe to one side, and it slides off and catch any hydraulic fluid that leaks out. Okay, we have the new master cylinder. We're going to carefully insert it into position. I'm going to put the brake pipe in first because it's easier to line it up before you bolt it down. Gently use your fingers. When it's almost in, we can just get it into the right position. I'm going to fit the top bolt in. Just turn it up with our fingers till it holds. Same with the bottom bolt. It is a bit fiddly. Just requires a bit of patience, and it's almost in. Okay, we've tightened up the two bolts securing the master cylinder. Now we need to insert the rubber gaiter, slide it over the shaft. Then line it up with the holes. I'm going to put a little bit of grease on the clevis pin because they do wear, and check for wear on the pins and also on the push rod. Now we find the little hole, put the split pin through. Going to bend the ears over. And then we just carefully pull the boot over, and that's complete. All left now to do, tighten up the union, fill with brake fluid, and bleed the brakes.